Man, how are you today?
Alright, and we're good. Put down the guitar.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Get Wrecked OKLCS. I'm Nick Tayson and Jocko here with Chucky Satonri Stanley. We got some Diamond Cap for you right now, and I'm excited for it.
I didn't realize that clap was going to clip, but yeah, that clap clipped.
Clap clip?
The clap clip.
The clap clipped on the clip clap. So, we're going to go ahead and hop into our first game of the day. Chucky, if you can go ahead and
Alright,
get us the little hook
this
up
is
right
going
here.
to be Sky Zero versus Land Snack.
Sky Zero versus Land Snack. So why don't we just go ahead and hop right into the sucker on the blue side. It's Sky Zero with Benonia in the top lane, the Unreal Obama in the jungle, Sody Pop in mid with Katachi and Baby Fufu as AD carry and support.
Get rid of the time controls. And then on the red side, we got Jack Loves Lamp, PB Doughboy in the jungle, Echoed Voice in mid. Then you have Kuramat at 80 carry and Bad Cop 74 on support.
Giggity giggity goo. So looking at these compositions right now, what is there that you can tell me early on? All the builds look pretty standards with what we'd see early on. So what can you tell me? Do you think we're going to see some aggression maybe in a certain area as opposed to somewhere else? Or where can we expect it all to happen right here to start?
Other
than right here, Baby Fufu's going to walk straight into it. Hello! Jump across the board, flash forest, quick and easy. No hook, so he got that summoner out of there right from the start. That might spell trouble for them early on in the bottom lane.
Yeah, it's probably really good that they took W first, but I've been seeing a lot of Rakans take Q for the heal and the early poke. So, all different based on what I've seen, but it definitely helped out in that one.
Well, for all we know, that could have been one of those situations where he just skies into it, didn't pick an ability yet, and he just picked it because, like, all right, I got to get the heck away from these people. So that would be my guess as far as all that goes. But other than that, it looks like everybody's going to back out now, and both junglers going to be starting on the bottom side of the map.
Yep. And as far as, like, where the early aggression is going to be, it can legitimately be anywhere. You've got two really, like, they can be farm-heavy junglers, but they also can be very good early gank junglers because you got the Gragas with a lot of early CC with his body slam, and then you have the Warwick, who if he comes in at the right time, he can chase down and just annihilate with his early damage.
Yeah, Warwick's just a lot of early damage, a lot of early gank, and I love it. I think it's awesome to see that champion make a nice little bounce back from where he used to be. So Lane's going to go ahead and develop. Jungler's going to keep buffing out. And I have to guess, I'd imagine the top side's probably going to be where the first gank comes into action if they want to go early with their jungle path.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, Doughboy could potentially, I guess, try to work his way down and make something happen down bottom lane with that flash down, but they've got a pretty long while for that cooldown to worry about.
Yeah, and PB Doughboy is starting off, he's got quite a bit of a lead. He's already cleared 2 camps on his, on his bottom side. Well, and he's already gotten to his red buff to start that, while on the opposite side, the Unreal Obama is still making his way to his blue.
Man, a little bit of harassed on bottom lane, but also in the middle, Sody Poppin has just put some hurt on Echoed Voice. That, we see a lot of bully potential from that Yasuo early. How do you counter that out if you're an Orianna?
You just gotta, in all honesty, I think you just time your abilities right. You gotta time your shield, and you gotta, You have to have really good ball management, and I know we've talked about the ball management with Orianna, but in that matchup specifically, you got to be really like on point, especially at this level. You have to be like perfect with it.
Yeah, my only way of ever trying to differentiate that or do work with that is we get to knock him in the bottom lane. Death says Bad Cop's pretty freaking low. Death says going to go ahead and lane, gets a stun onto Baby Fufu, but they're just going to back out and let low health be low health, and it doesn't look like we'll have any casualties there.
See, I love Rakan because like. You seen that trade like after the death sentence landed, it could have been a good potential for Baby Fufu to go down lower, but with Rakan's trading potential, he just heals off of the Q. Yeah, it just nullified all the damage that was put onto him. Bad Cop still sticking around. He looked pretty low, but I think he can sustain. He's got the health pots going.
Jungle showed up mid lane for a little bit and ran into each other. Looking at early ward coverage, it appears to all be there for the side of Sky Zero. Now we get to jump up and in again. Bad Cop is pretty freaking low. Getting flash. First blood goes down. There it is, right up and in. Karamat on the run as well. So kill over. Katachi 1-0.
That was a beautiful double knockout. And yeah, Gallia's gonna have a hard time in the top lane. What it was?
No, it was a very beautiful double knockup. That's first blood over
play.
right there to Kitachi. So sets up the first blood. Pretty good time then with that to go over our CS leads right here to start. As maybe we'll wait on it for a second. We get the taunt. Doughboys up in the top lane, but we have a counter gank from Unreal Obama. Jackal's Lamp looking for Benonia. He's very, very low. Ticking away. He'll be able to survive. And nobody's going to go down up in this top lane. They're just going to let it be. 4 minutes, 42 seconds in. 1 kill gone by. No towers, no pushes, nothing like that. We're just going to reset for a little bit.
I love Diamond Cap just because the junglers know exactly where to be. And that was a great counter gank. Saved Benonia's life. Like, potentially he was going down.
Jump up and in. Jackal's Lamp going to get stoned up, forced to flash, but he's going to go down. Benonia picking up the kill on the Camille. Jump up and in the mid lane as well. A little bit of harass, but that's going to be 2 kills over to Sky Zero here early on, 5 minutes in.
A very well played early game. Very well played. They know their bot lane's ahead. They secure that first blood, so then they focus top, get the kill onto him, and now effectively they've just snowballed 2 sides of the map.
Well, and they got the teleport up from Jack in the top lane as well, so Benonia's still up and ready to go. So if they want to try to potentially warrant an early dragon fight pre-6 for Jack, or to where he doesn't have that ultimate and he can't come down and use that almost basically half global.
Yep.
That might be a good opportunity for them as well. But we're about 6 minutes in right now, ladies and gentlemen, and looking at the leads early on, it looks like it's pretty much all there for the side of Sky Zero.
And definitely. As far as let's go over some early itemizations real quick. Let's see. You got the Tiamat Rush on the Camille, which is good for the wave clear, but yeah. I'm gonna go with it's very good for the Camille for the wave clear because otherwise the Galio is just gonna push you in because he has a lot of push potential with his Q. More common is if you want to be able to have a stronger wave management, you're gonna rush into your Tiamat and then into your not your Tiamat, sorry, your Trinity Force and then into your Tiamat, so you can manage waves and kind of set up freezes and whatnot a lot easier. Because with the Tiamat, you're gonna struggle to really freeze.
Well, you get a little bit of extra trade potential as well. So jumps up and out. A little bit of a death sentence Lance. So they're going to be able to get skirty down in the bottom lane for the side of Lance Neck. But going back to the top lane like you were talking about, do you think that warrants a little bit better 1v1 trading to go this path with the Tiamat versus the maybe pickaxe or early whatever? Or?
Well, with the way that typically on Camille you want to rush your Sheen because the way your Q works is it gives you true damage on the second proc, and the Sheen effect will add additional damage to that because you activate the Q and then the Sheen will enhance the next auto, which your Q is technically an auto, so you get the Sheen proc on the second proc of the Q as well as a ton of burst damage or true damage. So that's typically what you'll see. The Tiamat obviously is not a bad buy when you want to be able to push back and forth. And he is trading very well. That was a nice hook shot
up and in. There's that Tiamat trade with the Axe as well. It's going to be the ultimatum popped. Here we go. Jackal's Lamp trying to get out of the cave. Gets the knockup. Can he win this 1v1 trade? But Benonia gets it on the tick back around. 3-0 and a solo kill up in the top lane on the Camille.
Very well done. That last auto, if that was me, I totally would have canceled that auto.
That's why you're here and they're there, stud. That's why you're here and they're there. It happens to the best of us. It's okay. So we pop the 8-minute marker now. Unreal Obama going to go back for the second clear on the red buff. And it looks like a little bit of a shove up in the bottom lane. So might be good for him to come down here on that Gragas. We've got, it looks like a 4-man Escalade push right here. 8 minutes in. We'll see if they can collapse down or if they're going to play back. I don't know, Chucky. I don't know. This is most for sure Dragon if they can make this happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. And one thing I've been noticing a lot in the OKLCS, more so than in professional, is the team that is able to maintain objective control more so than get the early kills and whatnot. Like say if Lanceneck can come back and just start maintaining the dragon controls and the objectives and whatnot, they still have a very high chance of being the victors because it's very common in the OKLCS for the team with solid objective control to just outright win. Even if they're behind in kills.
Mm-hmm.
So, less so in professional play, you have to have a balance of the objective control and the kills and whatnot, so they have that overall threat of combat and whatnot. So they don't want to fight you and you have all the objectives. And this As if you have the objectives, you kind of just win. But
You just automatically get the dub. There it is.
yeah, so definitely if they can get something down in bot lane to get.
Nah, there's not going to come from that. Don't worry about it. But I think I understand what you're saying. So now we get back looking at CS's early on. This bottom lane is just huge. Deathset's going to go ahead and up and land. Doughboy's in the house as well, and they get the nice jump up and in. Here we go. Jump up. There it is. Leaving it to rest. Doughboy trying to help as much as he can. Double knock up exhaust is on Baby Fufu. Maybe not the best one. Trying to stack the damage. He's going to go down. That's Doughboy picking up the kill. 3-1. Easy money. They used the exhaust on Baby Fufu instead of Katachi. Maybe not the best decision, but it still ended up working. They get the last breath. Also, the cask in the mid lane echoed. Voice the turret in question. Shockwave under the turret, but it's not going to save him. Sody poppin' picks up the kill in the mid lane on that Yasuo. And now up in the top side, a little bit of a trade, but nothing going to come from that. So it's 4-1 right now. Is something going to come from that? Oh my gosh, Benoit under the turret. What a man! Taking it one, taking two. Oh, baby! He made it! How the heck did he make it?
Oh my god. Nothing's gonna come from that, huh? Yeah, that was a really well played dive. He used the ultimate to, you know, like I said, he's just got so much damage on that Q that whenever whenever he was able to land the hook shot back in, he knew he could get it. Plus, he's got a little bit of lifesteal on that Tiamat. Yeah, he was definitely gonna get it one way or the other, but obviously unless he missed his W. Which is very easy to do.
That finish was spectacular right there.
Yeah, the flash out at last second.
Absolutely awesome right there. So now he opens up 3 kills on his counterpart with a 10 CS advantage. In the jungle as well, Unreal Obama, 2 assists to the one of his counterpart, and he's got a hefty CS advantage. The only lane that's even remotely close, I guess, in that bottom lane, 70 or 80 to 72 on CS and 1 kill to 1.
Yeah, bottom lane's fairly close right now. There's a bit of a CS deficit on land snack, but I mean it's Tristana 101. She's going to, I think, effectively because of that assist, she's probably about tied.
Yeah,
like about dead even.
Well, and I would say middle lane's closer, but the fact is, Sody Poppin has just made that his lane where he gets the shove and he gets to try and roam and make something happen elsewhere. So,
yeah,
I mean, he's doing a better job of that than Echoed Voice, I'd say, at this point in time. So, even though that CS is close, even though he's got that kill advantage, and it's not necessarily the biggest difference, he's still playing that lane a lot better than.
Oh yeah, maintaining the.
He's maintaining the pressure across the map, which is probably good. And then we get a taunt. A little bit of damage. Jack loves Lamp and Benoit versus the world right now, just trying to trade a couple of auto attacks, and Jack doing a good hefty bit of damage, so he'll be able to ward him off.
Yeah, I think Jack's gonna be able to outscale the Camille. I think Camille is similar to Renekton, Jarvan, stuff like that. The early game damage threats where they fall off mid late, whereas the tanks, Galio, is just gonna scale up, and he's gonna become extremely difficult to deal with for him.
It's fair to say that, but at this point we're still early on, and that Camille still has 3 kills. So
oh yeah, no, she's.
I would say that was just a misplayed trade out there, and Jack taking good advantage, other than.
Oh yeah, I mean he
scaling.
Because he kept going aggro, and he just kind of stood inside the Q, and the Q does a lot of damage, and I'm assuming he's maxing it.
Oh, this is going to be worth the while.
Yeah.
The ultimate be used up. Here comes Unreal Obama. Jack loves Lamp reload, explosive cask up and in. Jack versus the world right now. He might just have to sit back and take it. And Benoit picking up his 4th kill of the day here, 13 minutes in on the Camille in the top lane. Very well done for them right there, playing map pressure. Then they got the Dragon. They have basically near 2,000 gold advantage. No turrets gone by yet, but we'll see them about changing that as they start up the Rift Herald up topside.
Yeah, and you definitely want to get that Camille snowballing because Camille has a devastating split push, very similar to Jack's, being that she has very strong 1v1, and she can push the lanes really quickly with the, I'm assuming he's going to go for a Ravenous Hydra, or, I mean, it doesn't matter. With the Hydra Tiamat, you can push the lanes really quickly, and then you deal a ton of damage with the second proc of your Q to those towers.
I don't want to say Benoit is going to be able to get this turret up top lane right by himself right now, but teleport is still down for Jack, and he's got to take a long, long while. No turrets gone by, so we're still waiting on that first turret gold, and it does go ahead and go up to the top lane. Benoit picking up first turret gold for the side of Sky Zero, so that takes a little bit of pressure off. So they got, what, first blood, first Drake, first turret, first Rift Herald, all of it. Well, the Rift Herald, I should say.
Yep. Well, Rift Herald can spawn again, I believe. I believe it can spawn again. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen a situation where that's come to fruition.
I've never seen it either, but I believe that it's actually possible. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it.
Oh, I'm holding you to it. Speaking of holding you to it, get a jump up and in. Karamat exhausted as well. He's very freaking low. Bad Cop trying to disengage as much as he can. They're trying to do some damage to Baby Fufu. There's going to be a shot all the way across the back. Exhaust is on Kitachi. He's trying to do some damage as well. No casualties, going to go ahead and go. So that was well played by Bad Cop, able to disengage on that one. Death Sentence lands, so they want to go back. TP's coming up and in from the flippity flip. Karamat forced to flash. Echo Voice coming in from the back. Bad Cop picks up the kill, but Benonia is a big freaking monster right now. He just did a lot of damage with one attack. And they are going to be able to skirt up and out, but Benonia might be thinking about diving. Here he goes under the turret trying to do one. Shockwave going to be landing. They're going to try to counter as much as they can. Benonia picks up one.
No.
Flashes out, but he'll get shut down. Bad Cop picks up the kill.
I was about to say, there's no way he makes it out of that.
I don't think he was that greasy. He's greasy, but not that greasy.
And Jackson get a lot of free time on this turret top side because looks like, the Unreal Obama is down bot side, so he might be... No, he's TPing.
TPing trying to make the best of the situation right now. Here we go, up and in. Baby Fufu is pretty freaking low. Doughboy picks up the kill. Jumps up and in from Jack as well. The Rift Herald made an appearance to just suit itself right now. Taunts up from Unreal Obama. He's not in the best situation. He's going to try to do what he can, but he's most likely going to get taken down here in just a slow annihilation as Doughboy picks up another kill for himself. That's his third of the day, and that Rift Herald's on the turret doing its best, but I don't think it's going to go ahead and take it down, so sticking clean, sticking hard, sticking perfect right now. 7-6 in kills, and now gold pretty much virtually even here early on.
Alright, so as it turns out, you can only Rift Herald only spawns once.
Yeah,
I've heard something about it where it can spawn twice, but
I don't know what
that was false information. False information.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news, ladies and gentlemen. Doughboy coming up. Benonia, they're going to try to get the knockup, but Benonia is just so freaking big right now. Jumps up. Here comes Sody popping as well, trying to make an appearance. Benonia trying to do some damage. Jack Love's Lamp is the target question. Can he ride the Dark Passage? He's not going to get the opportunity. Sody popping picks up the kill, and that's his second on the Oslo as well, and he's going for more, it looks like. We're just harassing him with the tornadic fun time.
Did you see the damage on Kitachi in that last one too? Kitachi's actually starting to do some real work in these fights. But looks like there's a little bit of a DC. He should be back soon.
That's okay. So 2 turrets to 1 right now is Sky Zero trying to open things up best as they can now, and Dragon's going to be up in 52 seconds, and I'd imagine at this point in time they have the map control, they have the pressure, and they have the advantage to be able to just take that one. So.
Yeah, but we can't ignore the fact that Lansec did do really well that last fight, and they did kind of start a comeback into this game. If they can, they got the tower bot side, and they picked up quite a bit of kills to kind of even out a little bit of the gold distribution. So this is definitely not over, and they're only behind by 1K, maybe a little bit, not even. Yeah. So while Sky Zero still has the map control, Lansec is definitely coming back.
Well, they're open up trying to set up for this dragon right now. It's up in 8 seconds. They're all congregated around this point. Teleports down for Benonia up in the top lane on the Camille.
As well as Jack.
As well as Jack, and Jack's heading back to base right now. So Ultimate's down at this time as well, so we might just be looking at an even 4-on-4 right now, ladies and gentlemen. Is just about to hit that 18-minute mark, and all the map control just surrendered right there. So
Benonia.
That's what we've been saying.
I thought that's what we've been saying.
Nevertheless, so up in the top lane, getting a taunt on the turret right now. 18 minutes, here we go. Gotta take the turret aggro. But that Drake is live, and we're still congregated around that point. No TP's up for our top laner, so it is going to look like a 4v4 if they decide to try and make a play for this one right now. Both bottom lane tier 1s are taken down, so those laners kind of just steadying out throughout the map. We're going to see, it looks like the pressure is going to transition to mid lane as Benonia trying to attack Jack a little bit here, do a little bit of damage. See, you can win this trade 1v1 and tanking a turret shot. Middle lane is going to be the lane to be if I had to guess.
Oh, yeah. Now that the bot lane tier 1s are both taken, you're plugging to the bot. Both bot laners or whatever go to the mid to try to push down those towers.
Dragon being started up right now by Sky Zero, and it doesn't look like it's going to get contested out, so they get it before the play even happens. And now, does Lansec want to try to progress and make a play? Flash is forced from Sody popping, so he's going to go ahead and skirt to safety. And about the 19 mark right here in this one. Skirt. You like when I say skirt?
Skirt.
Skirt, skirt, greasy. They're all synonyms for each other. They're just getting out of there with no trouble whatsoever is basically the way to put it. Jack going to clear out the map here. Looking at items early on, is there anything that strikes you out? I mean, we have obviously the Seeker's Rush in the mid lane for Echo. Pretty good selection, I would say. And then top side Sunfire Rush for Jack Loves Lamp. Is that the custom?
Yes.
All the armor
yes,
stack.
it would be. Yeah, the armor stack, you definitely want that. Look, I think he's going to go into a Thornmail next because if you look at the enemy team, they are predominantly AD, except for the Gragas, who's actually opted to build the Cinderhawk, so he's not posing as much of an AP threat as he potentially could. So that armor stack is definitely going to help him out.
Hello, Moto. There's the hook shot up and out.
All right.
Thought it was going to happen, didn't happen. I should just assume that it's never going to happen. The Nasher's going to go ahead and make his appearance right now as we hit the 20-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see if that comes to play as a target on the map here in the near future, or it's just going to remain turrets and drakes. We're going to see how that one works out. But Chucky, right now, looking at advantages, this Tristana might start getting to be a problem here along with the finished eye edge.
Oh yeah, Tristana's going to she's going to start dealing a lot of damage, but so will the Xayah. Both of these AD carries are very hyper scaling AD carries, so they can do a lot of work.
Speaking of a lot of work, it looks like they're trying to use a lot of work to kill Benonia up in the top lane. He's just trying to get out as best he can. Flash being used up. Can he get the jump through? Yes, he can. Benonia's going to go down to Doughboy. So they'll be able to get him down there. That's his second death of the day. But 4 kills on the Warwick as well. So definitely a saving grace for them here in this one. As Unreal Obama jumping up and into everything. They're going to try to take down this mid lane tier 1. Baby Fufu is just caught with his hands behind his back. And so they're going to keep aggressing on him. He's going to jump up and out. The sandwich is about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. The sandwich. Death Sentence going to go ahead and this. Unreal Obama is the target in question, and now it's Echo Voice. Explosive cast used for disengage. They're going to try to make it out, but the Shockwave's going to seal him down, and they should be able to pick this one up easily enough. Unreal Obama, the Tekken Karamat picks up the kill. 8-8 as far as casualties go about. Pings across the map, and now Sody popping. Just he's gonna execute himself.
Yeah, he's going for the execute.
It was a valiant fight for him.
Very well played by Landsnack. They got the kill in the top lane, and typically when that kind of thing happens, and then you have the 3 on the opposite team pushing down mid, you're essentially just going to like trade for a tower or whatever. But right afterwards, they decided to roam down toward mid. You had both Bad Cop and Karamat in mid with Echo's Voice roaming over for the wave clear, and since they decided to try to opt for the dive into Tristana and just, rocket leaped or whatever out of it, she was able to waste a lot of time, and it definitely worked out. There was a better thought. Better thought. Putting it to words was a lot harder.
Here's the thought. How about the fact that right now it's going to be Landstack? They took the gold lead. It's going to obviously switch back, so we're dead even on gold right now, ladies and gentlemen. Benonia and Jack trying to duke it out with each other in the top lane. Doughboy is in the general vicinity, but they're not going to try to let him back out. So Benonia trying to get as much split push as he can and create map pressure for his boys, but other than that, don't think there's much more that we can expect this time around. Dragon's not going to be up for a few minutes. Benonia trying to look for a solo kill on a Jack Loves Lamp. Maybe gets the taunt under the turret. Is he going to try to go up and in? He's going to be able to flash out. So Jack able to stay alive, but up on this Camille, he's just kicking it in the top lane.
Oh yeah, Camille is so oppressive if she can get ahead.
Bean on you. Okay, I can do that.
Whatever.
Apologies, Bean on you. We'll get your name correct from here on out. I appreciate you giving us the feedback to be able to straighten that one out. But right now, just about the 23-minute, 20-second mark. Drake's going to be up in 1 minute and 25 seconds. It's 2-0 right now for Sky Zero, and they just have the map pressure. They're grouped up a little bit in the mid lane. It's a 1-3-1. We'll just call that the pro formation, but the pro formation, because that seems to be the most common, I would say, as far as split pushes go. So let this one develop a little bit, see how it goes. And he jumps up at him, Bean on you on the run. I'm just trying to say it out of suppress. Infinite Duress going to suppress him up and out. Karamat from the backside, he's going to be able to skirt up and out and try to run away. And this tier 2 middle lane turret is the target in question right now for Sky Zero. Is Jack going to try to defend it with all he can?
He's doing a lot, doing really good wave clear. Got some really good wave clear going on there for him.
they're just going to let this one play back out. Sody popping in an echoed voice. Very fun matchup to watch. I'd say they're both playing this. I mean, they're both playing it pretty well. Again, give Sody popping the advantage for the laning phase right now, but echoed voice has played pretty well, I would say, for the side of Lance.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually died to like a solo kill or anything. So like most of his deaths, I think, were like solid jungle interventions. Yeah. You know, so when you get to the higher tier, a lot of the lanes, if they're a lot of the way the lanes are going to play out are going to be based on jungle intervention.
Yeah, you don't expect a lot of solo kill outplays, I would imagine, at this
Yeah.
level. It's mostly just movement prediction. You know, at this point, they're all right. You're 2 moves ahead of me. I'm only 1 back.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to outsmart me. We're pretty close. So even if you do outsmart me a little bit, I can still potentially adapt to make this play easily enough to where you can't just screw me over like if I was a bronze over.
Yeah, and like, the exception with that is going to be obviously the Camille, but Camille has so much 1v1 potential built into her kit, and she's specifically she's just really good against tanks because of the true damage on her Q. She can just shred them.
Drake gets snucken out by Doughboy in the jungle, so very well done. Gives them their first dragon. That's going to be the taunt used up. Binonya trying to 1v1 Jack again up in the top lane. Not doing quite as much damage, but still has a heck ton, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Takes him below half HP. Absolutely, that true damage is just a monster right now.
Oh, yeah. He's got a completed Ravenous Hydra and a completed Trinity Force, so he's, auto-attacking a lot. He's got that Sheen proc, and as well as the slow on the Phage. Ooh. And, of course, you've got the lifesteal from the Ravenous Hydra.
Fox going to go and make an appearance. Death Sends on a turn, Unreal Bomb. They're going to try to take down this tier 2 in the mid lane, and it's going to stay afloat just for now. Jumps up and in. Doughboy going to try to get the suppresses, but we have so much coming down. Jack not going to get quite any knockups. There's going to be the hook all the way across the board. The ton on a 3. Caravan picks up the kill, and now it's Katachi taking some good damage. Still run gets timed up. Double kill right there in the bottom lane for Karamat on the AD carry. 10-8, and they take a steady advantage right there. Turk goes down. All the while, it's Binonya in the top lane, split pushing like a freaking monster, gonna potentially take an inhibitor uncontested, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's the one thing you gotta fear about the Camille in this type of game is, even if you make a solid play elsewhere on the map, if you leave the Camille by herself, she can push those towers really quickly. And there's, it's very hard to just kind of, rotate back. Oh, gosh.
Last breath can be used up with the exhaust as well, but it looks like Echo going to be able to stay alive. So Baron was started up for the side of Landsnack in this situation where Binoy was in the top lane, but he comes down. Obviously, we get in that situation to where they needed to back out. So do you call that a good, bad situation, good, bad decision to make?
For the Baron? I call it a bad situation. I don't think they killed enough people. The death timers aren't long enough for a play like that, especially when we were initially kind of behind. I mean, they're still behind on like map pressure, which is really what you need when you take a Baron. You need to have that map pressure. And with top lane being pushed in as much as it is, and mid lane being kind of like evened out.
Double up, double down, and the knockback. Doughboy is just going to be able to Pillsbury up and out. Eat some breakfast and relax. So now we have a little bit of a grouping. It's these two up in the bottom side, Doughboy and Binonya. And I imagine if one person's probably going to be able to potentially try to 1v1 him out right now, this would probably be the best situation. But turret goes down in the middle lane, and Sky Zero maybe trying to look for a little bit of engagement. They take the turret, which is their main targeting question, so they're up 6-2 on that front. 2 Drakes to 1, and they opened up to about a 2,000 gold lead right here, even though they're down and killing a couple. So Jack and Doughboy going to try to 1v1 out Binonya. I guess that'd be a 2v1, but
yeah.
All the while, show that bottom lane, the Baron going to be started up by Sky Zero. There's a ward in the back of the pit, so Landsnack knows what's coming, but it's getting melted down really freaking quick. Are they going to be able to even try to do anything about it? It does not look like it, so Baron surrendered over inside of Sky Zero as they try to get engaged. That is a lot of damage, ladies and gentlemen. Jack coming in as well. Baby Fufa goes down. Explosive cast being used up, and Landsnack going to try to re-engage this one as Katachi's very low. Unreal Obama also very low, but they will be able to get out. And all the while, again, Binonya is just wreaking havoc across the map all by himself. Doughboy was in the top lane trying to clear the wave, and now he's got to head down and try to deal with Binonya one-on-one. Can he take him? The turret just goes down. So much damage on that Camille.
Yeah, and he's got Baron, and he's got the Baron minions now, so he can push even faster.
Just approaching past the 29-minute mark again. Gold now maybe escalating a little bit more in the favor of SkyZero. They've got the 8-2 turret advantage. That's definitely the one that stands out more than anything above. Dragon's going to be up in 1:55. And I imagine that's probably what they're going to wait for. That naked inhibitor in the bottom lane without a diaper is obviously their main target in question. But they're Baroned up. They need to get that inhibitor. After they get that inhibitor, would you say it'd be Dragon, or would they just try to push and win off of that?
They should definitely go for Dragon. Definitely go for that. Go for that Dragon. I wonder which one's gonna spawn next. I'm not positive. I think it's isn't it Infernal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Infernal. Okay. So yeah, so
I forget you don't have eyesight.
Yeah, right. Well, that and I have a microphone and a fucking pop filter in front of me.
Pop filter.
But right in front of that icon.
That's alright.
But yeah, they should definitely go for the dragon, because once they get that dragon taken off, then Elder will spawn. Elder will be the next one to spawn, and you know, if they can't win before then Elder would be the best win condition, you know, best way to, you know, secure it.
So Doughboy was looking for a little bit of engage right there and ended up absolutely just unfortunately wasting his infinite duress. So obviously not the longest cooldown, but that potentially might not be up for the next fight in question. Is Binonya in a 1-on-2 scenario right now with Jack and Doughboy, so he is going to be trying to run away, do as much damage as he can. They're going to potentially, there's the hook shot up and out, and they are going to try to progress onto him still, and it looks like he'll be able to get out of the situation. And so he stays alive to fight another day.
And Lansneck still has a lot of minions pushing in on that top side. A lot of supers.
A lot of supers right there. So Pillsbury Doughboy going to try to clear that out as best he can. And again, the split push gets started. Binonya just goes back to doing his job. He's going to go ahead and basically heal up all the way pretty much. And he can 1v1 anybody on the side of Lansneck right now. So Jack is there trying to stop him. And it looks like, you know, if they group up, it's hard to imagine if they're unstoppable or not. But that inhibitor's coming up soon, so they need to make a decision as to what they want to do. Obviously, when that top lane inhibitor comes up, they can seize down bottom, seize down top, and then maybe try to make the play. But under turret, Fox being dropped down, death sentence as well. And now Binonya trying to take this inhibitor by himself. The inhibitor respawns, but the bottom lane goes down, courtesy of Binonya on that Camille pick. So now the rest of SkyZero going to bolt up for this top lane and maybe take a play on this naked inhibitor.
Yeah, and like normally in this kind of a situation, I would say if Lansneck just spawns till late, eventually they'll outscale. Ooh, that was a good win wall. They'll be able to potentially, you know, come back. But with the fact that they're like, it would be off of a team fight, like a full 5v5 team fight, that would be more.
I'm going to go ahead and stop right there because the Nexus turn went down. Then we got this last team fight coming potentially. Sony Pop picks up the kill. Down goes Echo Voice, and Sony Pop is just wreaking havoc on Doughboy. He's going to go down. That's 2 kills for him on the backside. Now Karamet in a bad situation. Going to try to take down Katachi, but it may not work out too well for him. Binonya picks up the shutdown gold, and right now it's a clean 3-for-0 for the side of SkyZero. They're looking for gold. One Nexus turn was taken down from Binonya along with all that havoc. Down goes Bad Cop. No casualties. Jack is the last one standing. That's the ace. Clean, no casualties for SkyZero. They'll take the inhib. They're going to take this turret, and they're going to take the game.
Yeah, very well done on the side of SkyZero. Now, all I was saying was, like, in a standard, like, 5v5 scenario, if they were able to, you know, farm up scale, they would be able to win the fight. But when you have a Camille that's so far ahead, split pushing and being able to knock everything down while you're dealing with the other 4, and when you can't even kill them, you know, there's just not a lot that you can do to come back from that situation. But
so that's one for the books, ladies and gentlemen. SkyZero takes game 1 of that one, or they take the set of that one. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break in the action. When we get back,
we're going to have, I can't remember which next. It's going to be, oh, here it is. We Stack Boots versus, hold on, 50 Shades of Mosher.
We Stack Boots versus 50 Shades of Mosher. So we're going to have that one back for you right now. This is the Get Wrecked OKLCS. I'm Nick 7 Jocko with the Sutanri over here. We're going to take a quick break in the action. We'll be back right after this.
The one I want? Nope, that's not the one I want. I always do that. I'm sorry, okay?
I need the names from that last match.
Holy crap. Hold on.
You missed everything, Short Stack.
I did. Where it is. Oh, there it is. Ooh.
I got it.
All right, and we're
Hello.
back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Get Wrecked OKLCS.
Hey, the camera's doing the thing.
And that's Sutanri. The camera's doing that thing. Let's just hurry up and get into this game right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have this beautiful one right now. On the blue side, it's what? 50 Shades of Mosher.
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 Yeah, Mosher. I do know how to pronounce that one.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Mosher versus somebody. It's We Stack Boots.
We Stack Boots?
Yeah, this is Alex's team.
I love stacking boots.
I know, tier 1s are like the greatest boots you can stack.
Shout out to Agent A2, Alex, for being an awesome man, doing the work that he does for this Get Wrecked organization, being a monster, as well as all of the staff here with us. So we appreciate everything you do. We appreciate y'all watching right now. We appreciate y'all playing in the tournament. So it's great to see everybody here in the OKLCS. We're on to the Rift for the final game of this set between 50 Shades of Mosher and
Oh,
Stack
yeah,
Boots.
get down.
Fix it.
Why is the mini-map so small?
There you go.
I don't know what happened there. I just looked over at the overlay and I'm like, wow, that looks really tiny.
It's okay. So the minimap's a little small, and I'm guessing there's a cast in mid as well.
Yeah, definitely going to be Cho'Gath top,
So-
casting him in.
Looking at early compositions here, what can we expect, Chucky? I mean, featured matchup of the day, I'm just going to go ahead and call it right now. I love Cassidy and I love Vladimir, so I'm going to go ahead and send it out in the mid.
Yeah, definitely. And you see, we got the Zaya Rakan versus Tristana again. This time she has an Alistar instead of a Thresh, but yeah, it's definitely going to be another fun one to watch because that matchup is, it can really go either way.
Well, okay, is the Thresh a detriment or is the Alistar more of a perk?
I think that the Alistar might be better
Why?
because I think he has stronger disengage than a Thresh does. Stronger disengage and stronger engage.
Also more sustained.
More sustained, and you can tank longer. Stronger, better, faster, harder,
Dive and dodge. Both junglers starting on the bottom side of the map again, so...
But I'm going to have to say, if we... Okay, so predictions for who do you think is going to come on top?
In the middle lane,
No, for just overall. Just by team comp.
I'm not going to pick who I think is going to win the game.
Who do you think's got it?
Who do you think has the best composition?
I honestly think it's got to be on the side of 50 Shades of Motion. Cho'Gath is incredibly broken. With 2 damage on his ulti. And then you have Sejuani, who is incredibly broken. He stacks the CC and then gets that incredible burst damage off of passive. And of course, late game Casson is a monster. Late game Tristana is a monster. Now, I definitely think it's
Broken monster.
Broken
Got it.
monster.
Broken monster. I mean, they both have strong compositions for different stages. We're going to see how they handle it.
If that Vlad can get ahead though,
Awesome.
he can be a problem.
So lane's going to go ahead and study out both junglers on the top side of the map at this point in time. Do they go for an early top lane gank with 2 big, noodly monsters and Slappy and Mechanical Reaper?
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I don't think it can. I think the Sejuani might be able to accomplish something, but it's going to be.
Well, we're going to find out because it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. Crazy Clown's making his presence known in the top lane. Mechanical Reaper already dealing us a lot of damage. He's pretty freaking low right now, but the silence comes out. He's flashing up. Flash as well. 1 auto attack, 2 auto attacks. Red Buffalo! Oh, baby, he's going to survive. What a monster. Mechanical Reaper. That was sexy. He's going to be able to stay alive. And now, in the bottom lane, Gavley's going to try to do some damage to the turret, but holy crap.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Mr. Kinky's on the prowl. Mr. Kinky's on the prowl. He's going to find him. He's going to find him. Gets it first blood. Boom. Right over there to Mr. Kinky on the Warwick. That was even more sexy than the survival. And the teleport back top lane. Not going to even skip a beat. 500 gold right off the bat in favor.
See, that's why I think you don't really go for that gank on top side. You exhaust so much to attempt to get it. Like, he blew his flash and everything. So then you have a Warwick who has that passive, movement speed on his W for the, any target below 50% health. And he just finds you and he just rushes you because you're out of corner. 30%? Oh, 30%. My bad. Whatever.
You're alright.
It's just low.
You're alright.
Whatever
Whatever.
Whatever you're low, you'll come up.
Alright, so with that first blood right here, still hasn't gone back yet. I'm guessing he's probably after he takes down the Krugs. He's heading up to the top side as well, so Mr. Kinky, I don't know if he's looking for a gank on the top side. He's going to find the bush, but there is a ward right now, so he's going to step straight on that. So Slappy is going to notice that he is there, so he's going to walk up down through the river. The greasy green river. Greasy green river. Get a little bit of cover, do whatever the heck he wants to. But right now, early on, Lane's steadied out now as he's going to make his first back. What can we expect with this first back being missed out? Where's he going to go next? Obviously, I think his answer is his bottom lane, being front because that's the one that's not pushed up. And both of them are kind of great.
Yeah, they're dealing quite a bit of damage on him.
Gavely's pretty low, but also Crazy Clown's on the bottom side, so...
I think they're going to back out before they can really accomplish much. But I could be wrong. I think... Yeah, it looks like he's heading down that way. He might be doing some dragon prep.
Teleport was used up by Chris Can't Miss in the middle lane, so he's not going to have that lane. Also, our top laners right now sitting on their teleport. Slappy's is still up. Mechanical Reapers is down from that last engagement a while ago, so if something did happen on the bottom side of the map, you can see Mechanical Reaper try to push up. But Slappy couldn't make his presence known down there, so we're just waiting on them to hit level 6 at this point in time. They're just going to attack each other with their hands, not doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, such is the nature of a tank versus tank matchup. You won't really get to see a lot until Cho'Gath reaches 6 and, get some stacks on his ulti.
We're just going to play solitaire with each other up there. They don't give to. They're just going to hang out. Right now, CS lead. Slappy's got a little bit of one. Also, in the middle lane, opening up to a little bit of a CS advantage is Chris Can't Miss over his counterpart. Adaramtor, I guess is his name, how to pronounce that one. Chris Tang a little bit harassed in the mid lane. It looks like Adaramtor. Adaramtor.
Did we introduce lineup?
We didn't.
Oh, we did not.
That's a very good, thank you very much for doing that. So, on the side of blue, 50 Shades of Mosher. In the top lane, it's Slappy. In the jungle, Crazy Clown. Chris Can't Miss in the middle lane with Emma Hotson and Gavely in the bottom lane.
Pretty sure that's Gabby.
Gabby.
Alright, and then over on the red side, we have G-Stack Roots with Sanders and engagement bottom. We're going for a down. Hey man, he was under tower.
Do the thing.
Mechanical Reaper in the top
Do
lane.
the thing.
KU Mr. Kinky. Alright. In the jungle, Adaramtor in mid with Cyan Sama, AD Carry, and Agent A2 Alex on support.
Yeah, boy. Perfect. So we're at the 7-minute mark right now. No Drake's gone by, no turrets. We only have 1 kill at this point in time. Dragon's probably the next target in question here as we progress through the early rotations. Rotations. And that is just going to stay out. The top lane reset. Middle lane is just set back in the middle, and bottom lane set back in the middle. So lanes have reset. Now we just got to wait for those to develop a little bit more. Let some more coverage go down. How long do you think it's going to take before that dragon comes to fruition?
I think it's going to depend on a play on the bot side. As far as I think junglers are going to prioritize whenever they loop back around to gank bottom side. After a play is made down there, then they'll converge onto dragon. All right. Yeah, it looks like the
There's the root on M's Johnson, so yeah, jungle was maybe going to run into each other, but that Tristana taking a good bit of harass from that Zyra on bottom. Even with the sustain of Gabby on that Alistar, still taking a heck of a lot of damage, but comes right back up to more speed. Crazy Clown hanging around the back of the Bugs up the side of the Grumpy. Mr. Kinky.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's going to happen with these big dudes hitting each other with their hands.
I don't think anything's going to happen, but it's so funny.
It's equivalent of 2 babies throwing Care Bears at each other. They're going to do a lot of damage. They're just hanging out. Unless one just manages to clip the plastic eye on the other one's small spot on their head and make them start crying. But other than that, it takes an immense outplay for anything like that to happen. Other than that, they're just going to be duking it out a little bit in the top side.
I don't know about that analogy, but alright. I get what you're saying. I really do like watching the interactions, though, in mid.
Yeah, hello. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh.
Say what you were saying.
I was just going to say, I really like watching the interactions in mid lane, the trades, the way the trades work. There's, Gaston has that shield against but even so, you still see the Vlad coming out on top of a lot of these trades through his life here.
Lane still down a little bit on CS, so teammates ready to keep an eye on him. That teleport's coming to the bottom side. Emma Hudson is very freaking low already. Flashes up. That's going to be a kill. Tian Sama picks up the kill. Gavi is on the run as well at this point in time. It's going to turn into a 4-on-1. Infinite Duress under the turret. He's going to fall. Mr. Kinky picks up the kill on the Warwick. Could be a turret, could be dragon. What do you go for?
I think I go for turret then dragon because
why not both?
Jungler's on top side and you got Cho'Gath slowly pushing in that way. Yeah, that's a guaranteed tower.
You should be first turn of the game, going over to the side.
Yeah. And if you look over on Kinky Chase Mosher there, going towards the road. So yeah, you can definitely converge on to dragon after this, and you've got two objectives.
We're officially going to fall down here after one.
They're giving the solo goal
attack. Yeah, first third goal right there. And then the Dragon Pings come out, but it looks like it'll just be Mr. Kinky heading over to solo. At this point in time in that Warwick, it's arguable that he could do that for himself.
Oh, yeah, he's got...
goes down to the side of the shit.
He's got quite a bit of life, so I don't know if this is the wise decision because bot lane's coming back. They should have all just converged onto it, yeah, because now with that pink ward there, he knows that they know that he's got to get out. They should have all just converged onto it. They could have taken it a lot faster. And, you know, like I said, they would have gotten 2 free objectives.
Early advantage is up. They're up 1,500 gold at this point in time. Slappy going to try to do some damage to the turret, but Mechanical Order makes his presence back known on the top lane. So, still have a little bit of an advantage for themselves early on with that first turret goal and all the other stuff kicking for them. So, they can just take ward coverage back and potentially try to make a play for it next time. I think they have the damage at this point in time to take another 3v3 or take even a 2v2.
Definitely. So. And unfortunately for the tanks, they won't be dealing too much damage to these towers until after they get a Sheen. Like I know, pretty sure Cho'Gath is actually building in. What the heck is he building into? I've seen so many different builds for Cho'Gath, it's hard to tell what he's actually going for. And I'm not sure what a lot of the items build into. I know that a really common one is to Frozen Heart. So it could be Frozen Heart.
I would assume Frozen Heart would probably be it. That's just you're the counter. Actually, dude, I'd say that Care Bear might hit the soft spot. Does he have Nomsies right now? He's going to get it! Slappy with a solo kill on his counterpart. Up in the bottom lane is going to get the engage. It's a 3. Oh my goodness, look at the damage. 3-on-3 right now. Gabby's on the run. Crazy Cloud's on the run as well. Coming in is Ad Ramtar from the backside. Is he going to get the jump up and in? Yes, he will. There's going to be the damage. The hemoglobin. Ad Ramtar takes that Emma Hudson. Down it goes. Double kill for the Vladimir. Top lane turret might go down in the process, but Hemoplague and all the damage from Ad Ramtar.
And that's definitely going to snowball the Vladimir against that caster. In that lane, he's actually caught back up on CS. Very nice.
That took me back to my ESL days. We used to have a little inside joke that we always used to call him the cast. Whenever Vladimir would be called hemoglobin, it's like hemoplague. Because it was funny. So that one just came back to me and brought back so much nostalgia from years past. And right there, all the while, Dragon goes down. Favor the side of We Stack Boots, so they take that 4-kill advantage, and they've got gold as well. 1,000 up, 1 turret to 1 at this point in time, but clicking a little bit right now. 2 kills on that bottom.
Yep. We've got a lot of bit going on. No real, no pressure really gained from that bottom side play. They got a lot of kills, but being that bottom tier, the bottom tower was already taken, there's a lot of map pressure to be gained from that. But they did get Dragon, which is definitely going to help. It was an air dragon, so it'll help with map rotations and whatnot, team coordination. But they did give over the top side tower in exchange, and that bot side tower is fairly low. So I think we still see a lot of focus on the bot side. Oh, sorry, that. I think all the focus is going to go to mid. All the focus is going to go to mid because that bot side tower literally is going to be taken.
Well, I mean, as of now, it looks like you're right. I mean, We Stack Boots is all congregating pretty much around there with their Mechanical Reaper down on the bottom side. So as of now, it would appear that you're correct.
Well, that and 50 Shades of Motion has a double TP composition. So that Caston's probably going to go down bot side, and then he's going to be able to outtrade the Maokai, I believe, because Caston's damage is going to get absurd eventually.
Well, we've got 4 heading down to try and head off for Mechanical
Oh my
Reaper.
gosh.
His teleport's up, so I don't think he's going to really be losing it, but he's probably going to go down on a 1v4. That's not legal in a lot of countries. Crazy Clown picks up the kill. 5-2, so they'll be able to take him down. And now, 15-minute mark in, they get their second kill of the game. And the question below, where do they go now at this point in time? Slappy basically gets the silence up and out. Will he get the knock as well? They get one. They're going to not get the second one. Agent A2 is just on the run with all that quickness, and he's going to jump up and out. Gabby took a lot of damage from that trade.
Sorry. But yeah, now you got the Catherine split pushing in the bottom lane. And I believe he's going to be able to get that tower just whenever he can get to it.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely making his way downtown. Walking moderately.
He's going on. He's selling Girl Scout cookies, going door to door. And he's going to finally end up getting that first. The red buff's going down up in the top side, so they'll take it. Reaper comes in, and you just need one attack.
Yeah,
So it goes down, so they get it. That tier 1 in the bottom is going to go ahead and go. Crazy Clown and Chris can't miss in a 2-on-1 scenario. It's Mechanical Reaper right now versus the world. Maybe going to try to handle it for himself. I don't think he's going to be able to counteract. Flash is being forced, but the stunsies. He's going to go down. Crazy Clown picks up the second kill of the day on that Sejuani. And so 5-3 in kills right now. They get the turret. They get the kill. What else can they do?
Well, it looks like they're just going to back. Yeah. Looks like they're just going to back. But they got the objective down there. They got the kill. No real reason to stick around. The wave is positioned in a spot that's not bad for them. It's going to push out. So, the best thing they can do is just congregate on the top side, stop that push, and then start focusing on the top side of the map. Because now you have, you're going to have Baron up here in about 4 minutes. That tier 1 is still standing, so they can focus down that. And, the weak stack group's top laner has to go bottom.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's there. He's there, man.
He's there. So looking at CSs right now, it's a pretty good time to transition that.
Yeah.
Top laners, Slappy is just absolutely crushing it right now with a 40 CS lead on his counterpart. Mid lane, pretty even. Even in the bottom lane, pretty even with that kill on Tiansama. So nothing too much differentiating there and anywhere else. But that top lane, Slappy is just making it his own. Mechanical Reaper not having the best time on that map.
That's what he was building. He was building into Righteous Glory. I forgot that it built out of that other item. See, that's what I was talking about.
What do you know?
Well, I know how to feel.
Damn. It's okay to feel sad sometimes.
Pretty sure I used this one last time we
I'm pretty sure you did too, but it's okay. I'll give it to you because it hit just as hard this time. So that's okay.
Just keep questioning why I'm the killer. Why? Why?
Why?
Oh gosh.
Goodness. Dragon's up in a minute. Like you said, Baron coming up in just about 2. The National makes its presence known on the map. So Mr. Kinky and Crazy Clown in a 1-on-1 scenario with the teleport as well coming in. So Mechanical Reaper wanted to.
I don't think that was a good use of the teleport. I think it was actually a waste of teleport. Because nothing really came from it. They're gonna have enough people mid to defend and enough people top.
So you're trying to get some stuns in here. There you go. That's the ruin of Crazy Clown as well across the board. Teleport's coming to counteract, but under the turret, they get one stun. Mr. Kinky is now on the run, so they're going to try to aggress upon this. A trade that was started by We Stack Boots is transitioning out. He's going over to 50 Shades of Motion, but they're still going. The turret goes down on the top side, but the fight goes down. It goes. Slappy picks up a kill and add Ramtar with the chomp nom nom.
And now we see really like the they did lose the tower top side, but they converted in, and that was actually a working teleport. He got there, he got it, they got the kill.
I believe you. Right now we got suppressors, and Mr. Kinky's going to get dropped like dirt. Slappy picks up the kill. That middle lane tier 1 is still a target in question. He's taking a couple, but that is a big, big show, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So all the while, the tier 1 in the top lane went down. So 2-2 on turrets right now. Tied up on that front. The gold, pretty freaking even. There's like an 800 gold differential in favor right now. 50 Shades of Mosher, and the kills tied up as well.
Yeah. So it's probably this is going to be an objective and a rotation. I think that Mosher came out on top of that TP trade. Very obviously, with that pickup in tier 1. And I don't know what that TP was. From least actually. But yeah, now they got the inside track on the mid lane. And but they did give over the dragon. Yeah, oh, they got the dragon and they got the tower. My bad. My bad. I was fading in and out of that one.
I'm proud of you.
I was fading in and out of that.
It's okay.
Now they're gonna reset. Looks like this gonna go to top lane. Clear out that wave. Bot lane is pushing pretty well, so it looks like Cho'Gath's gonna converge mid with everybody else.
Are you sure?
That looks like
It looks pretty accurate.
I mean,
at this point in
he's
time.
right there next to the tier 1 turret, so, you know,
so-
I would assume. I can only assume.
So all the base turrets, tier 1's gone down right now in favor of 50 Shades of Motion. So as it stands, that one in the middle lane still remains. Now comes the defensive stage. We're gonna have a little bit of a Mexican standoff with a little bit of just push and shoving, but it's pretty hard to see whoever makes the first mistake to get the engagement.
Yeah, I think the Shades of Motion definitely has the weight to be able to hold off on the pushes. And I actually think they have, right now, a stronger team fight. Stronger overall team fight. Sejuani is fantastic in this fight. And if Cho'Gath can get onto the back line and just numb, it's just sad.
It's just sad. The gentleman of Cho'Gaths.
And just jump onto the back line and just kill him. Just pop. But he does. Oh, he's got his Warmog's finish too. So yeah, that's going to be awful if he gets to the back line. He just pops. Pop the right sword, get back in there, and then oh my gosh! Once he finishes that what do you call it? The Gargoyle Stone Plate. He's going to be a monster.
Where is a monster?
Well, more of a monster than what he already is.
He's an alien from the void. Just saying. But don't want to get prejudiced with our lore at this time. So, 22 minutes in right now. Chris can't miss a Mechanical Reaper. Not doing absolutely anything to each other, just hanging out in that bottom lane. And then Congregation of Minutes, 3-on-3 right now. We get a nice jump up in on 2. That's going to be 3. Jumps up there. The Emperor's Rest is absolutely technically squat. But Emma Hudson goes down along the back line. And Slappy is just doing a lot. He's exhausted as well. Flash over, going to try to get a kill. The Nom Nom picks up the kill. Down goes Tian Sama. Ramtar as well is on the run. He's going to pop the zone to stay alive just for a little bit longer. But here we go. The roots from back. Chris Can't Miss picks up the kill. Oh, on the backside as well. Mr. Kinky gets shut down gold. Down goes Slappy. And now Mr. Kinky is the target in question they're going to try to aggress upon at this point in time. Flashes over the wall. Here we go. Mr. Kinky not going to be able to take down 3. Chris Can't Miss picks up another kill. 8-7. They're going to go for more. Looks like they're trying for Mechanical Reaper right now. There is no turret to help. He gets 1 stun. Looking for another one. Up 2. Oh, he's still so freaking tanky. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Run away! What do you know? Under the turret, gonna try to potentially turn a Mechanical Reaper. Still the target in question. Crazy Cloud picks up the kill, and he's gonna be able to make it up and out. 9-7, and A2 forced to stay back.
Wow, that was a lot going on in that one.
Right.
How's your voice doing?
Good. I'm great.
All right. At first, that was really well played by Alex there. Went to the with the peeling for the top laner, but that re-engage with the twisted advance I think kind of screwed him a little bit. Because I mean, you're fighting a Sejuani, a Kassadin, and an Alistar. I don't think any of them are dying from Tower Aggro. At least for that short of time, because what's it called, the Grand Entrance I think it is, on Rakan's W, I think it was down. So
That was to start the entire fight from the beginning.
Well, no, and he used it to heal as well. So I think it was down at that point in time.
So right now, 9-7 in kills, 24 minutes in. The gold lead just shy of 3K, 3 turrets to 2 in favor of 50 Shades of Mosher. Baron's live. Drake's going to be live in a minute and 15 seconds. So top laners big. On the bottom side, just doing damage to each other's tanks. Not a lot. What will be that next target in question for us, Chucky? Will be the dragon that's up in a minute?
I think so. I think think Dragon, or if they can get a good enough fight, I think they go Baron. And I definitely think we started seeing some vision being placed around Baron and getting contested around Baron, so we might see some potential, engages around the Baron side. And then whoever becomes a big threat. Baron.
No, you're right.
That's how I kind of foresee what's going on. But I could be wrong. They could prioritize Dragon. It is an Infernal, looks like. So
we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out as they're congregating up there. On the bottom side of the jungle. We're gonna get a little bit of clearing out there. Perfect.
Oh my gosh, I love watching people get taken down in such fashion.
Right? Such a turn. Okay. Alright, then. So we got 15 seconds till that Drake comes alive. The Nash is already alive, and now potentially in the brush we get to jump up and in. This is the engagement. The H, ladies and gentlemen. The charm up on a Slappy. Gonna try to do damage. And Ramtar just goes down before the fight even starts. And look at all the damage. That's gonna be Emma Hodson solo on the back line, but they get the knockback. Kinky goes down, and they keep Emma Hodson alive. A root on a 3, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Right, an easy 2 for nil in that fight. Emma Hodson stays alive, and they're heading to this bear.
Yeah, definitely. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see that one engage, if it goes their way, they just converge on the Baron. Because they killed the mid and... Hey, yeah, I know. I called
Chuck, I'm proud of you, man. You got it right there. I'm so proud of you. So we do have wards in the pit, so we stack boots are going to have vision this one if they try to make a play. Their smite is down, so I don't think they're going to try for the steal, and there's just a lot of tank and a lot of damage from the side of 50 Shades of Legends, so we might have to steal this.
And that was really well played by 52. I mean, oh my god. Barely made it out. Barely made it out, but very well done.
It was by the skin of his skin, he was able to make it out of there right there. So
by the skin of his rocket jump.
That dragon is live. Well, it was more not the rocket jump, it was the knockback that they got, and Kinky was just out the way. Exactly, that's the knockback.
Dude,
my god.
What's it called?
So Dragon being started up right now by the side of Restack Boots. So potentially they're going to get a Starborn too. And that's at Ramtar down again before the fight starts. Agent A2, target question. So the Dragon goes over to the side of Restack Boots, but it looks like the fight being engaged up, and Tien Sama goes down. So 50 Shades of Moisture just on the absolute aggressive right now. Dragon goes over to Red. But Blue say, alright, we'll give you that, but we're going to take a couple of your lives. We got this Baron, we got everything rolling for us other than that right now. The Dragon advantage is there alive and well right now for the side of We Stack Boots, but everything else not so much.
That's a 5-1-in-1 Cho'Gath combined with a 3-1-in-7 Sejuani, both with War Mines.
Both of which are broken right now.
Yeah.
They're broken, going strong.
Do you see all the CC that Sejuani has? Plus the damage from her passive, and it's absurd. And then the Cho'Gath, like I said, just pops right to the door, gets much back so much damage.
So that's the base turret going down. The inhibitor as well in the middle lane, going to be surrendered over to the side of 50 Shades of Moisture. So they've got everything clicking for them at this stage in time. It looks like Restack Boots just going to have to let it happen for now. They've got a wave pushing in the bottom side, top wave as well, doing a little bit for them. So going to have to let those be cleared out. But other than that, how to start.
Okay, and the MVP votes are in for the last game, which we have a stagnant moment. The MVP was Benonia.
Congratulations, that qualifies you for a free t-shirt from our Mental Floss collection. You can go ahead and collect that. At the end of the day, you can hit us up, add us on the internet. Chucky's losing it.
I just want to know what the Mental Floss collection is.
Mental Floss collection.
I really don't want to.
We appreciate your time, Benonia. We appreciate you just killing on that Camille in the last game. Congratulations on the MVP award, my friend. We loved watching you. So right now, like we said, it's stagnated out a little bit. We're at the 29-minute mark and just enjoying life right now as we do at this slow point in time. Couple on the bottom side of the map, CS and mid. CS leads at gold. We can clearly tell where it stands at this point in time. You know, we're at the point where people start to hit, what, 2-3 items? Once we hit that 2-3 items, then we can start seeing all these true fights develop. Chucky. Oh. Mechanical Reaper. I already said this was illegal and they're going to do it again. That's 2 times the illegal in one game. Crazy Clown picks up the kill.
And you saw Chris Can't Miss just down there for the noise. Telling him it's okay. It's okay. It's not illegal. He's wrong. keep doing it.
It's so the tier 1 in the middle lane goes down. So we stack boots able to take it. The tier 2 on the bottom side is going to try to absolutely milk this for 40 minutes to head down that direction.
Yeah, look at it. Now it's barely taking any damage.
And the turret goes down.
Taking
there we go.
all that tower.
Hey, and everything about everything is a game of numbers. They have the number of events. They're going to try to get root up, and they're going to the turret. They do not give two. They have the tanking potential. Look at all the damage. Chris can't miss. Just forces Adam out of the backside. Stuns up in the big middle. Mr. Kinky going to go down to Emma Hodson, and that's another one. Chris can't miss. Picks up the kill down to H92 as well. At Ramtar, so freaking low on the back. Tien Sama going to try to do some damage, but the turret goes down. The inhibitor is going to fall as well, and it looks like an easy advantage taken. 2 kills to none in favor of 50 Shades of Motion.
Oh my.
There's no way they're going to keep going. Emma Hodson jumps up and out. Hello! And it'll be a loose escape. So Chris can't miss. Going to try to get up and out. But hey, at Ramtar trying to do some damage. Not going to be able to make it happen as well. So they're going to keep it. It was a 2-for-0. Get the inhibitor. Good stuff.
And just look at the tanks. Look at how much health they're walking away with. And they're the ones on the inside of these fights, like taking like 90% of the damage, and they just walk away almost full health. The only reason their damage dealers didn't get damage is because they decided to go a little bit too ham.
Too ham?
Too ham.
Too much ham. Ham much. Wow.
But very well played. That's a really strong fight. A very well played fight. Starting off with the Sejuani ultimate and the last one into the Elder. Like, it's really well done as far as so much damage coming out of Emma Hodson.
Well, so minute and 45 seconds till that break. So Baron takes the round. So that one's going to come up in 2 minutes as well. They've got kills, they've got turrets, they've got the inhibs down, they've got gold. So everything is clicking for them right now. The only thing that needs to happen now, what do? Do they go Baron, try to finish, or do they just maybe make a play? Do they think they can take it on this tier 2 at the top?
I think they go. I think they can probably just get the tier 2 because, as we've seen, they have no problem dodging. They have no problem with
well, the turret's just going to absolutely get surrendered and executed right there. So down goes the tier 2 top lane turret. That was the last of its kind on the map where we stack boots, and it goes teleport from up top lane as well from Mechanical Reaper. So they get that blown. Again, Baron's up in a minute and 15 seconds, and it looks like the back off is there for 50 Shades. Potentially.
I think they're just kind of playing cat and mouse with mid and top. Once they all come top, they'll kind of rotate mid. Looks like they're going to just go full 5-man on the top inhib turret. Good look.
Cho'Gath is bigger than the offspring of the Snorlax and the Incredible Hulk. He's absolutely ginormous, and it's unbelievable. The 5-kill limit he's got is so big, literally and figuratively, on that champion. Congratulations for the World's Strongest Man competition award. But 33 minutes, minions pushing up to the top lane. They got minions pushing the bottom as well. Adrantar is forced to stay down there. The inhib responds, but other than that, the tier face turret is going to go down. I'm going to say tier 3, but it is a tier 3 at the same time.
Yeah, and then they get that inhib more or less uncontested.
And the ultimate's used up as well by Mechanical Reaper. That was going down. They look for the engagement as well. They get two to try to get a charm up on as many as he can. But this fight across the board, it's just a bunch of tanks doing it. The hemoglobin used up as well. And that's going to be Gabby. Going to get the kill on a Tien Sama as well. Chomp, so much damage being used up. Emma Hodson's on a killing spree. He's untouched along the backside. Double kill. Looking for the refresh. He's going to potentially go for a triple. Who's going to end up securing it after the zone just... Down it goes. Crazy Clown picks up the kill, 20-7, and that's gonna be the game here. 33 minutes in favor of 50 Shades of Motion, taking down We Stack Boots in a 33-minute kill.
So well played. I mean, look at that. The casting went 5-0 and 7 on him. 4-3 and 9 on that Tristana. Very well played, especially in those late team fights. Oh my gosh, outputting so much damage. And again, the Cho'Gath and the Sejuani setting up everything as well as the Alistar. So much tank and so much engage on the side of 50 Shades. Very well played. Alright, so we'll go back to camera. It looks like our camera has fixed itself magically. Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, so that was a pretty good one. We're actually going to take a quick break in the action. Then when we get back, we're going to have our last of the Diamond Cap games for you. I'm Nick Taysom and Jocko with Chucky the Sultanry Stanley, bringing this action live here on Get wrecked.
Yep.
OKLCS. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here in a sec. Thank you very much for watching.
All right.
Well, hello.
And we are
welcome back to the Get Racked OKLCS. I'm Nick Taysom and Jocko here with Chucky the Sutamari Stanley, and for only a courteous donation of $3 a month, you could protect something like this from making that grave mistake. He's got cavities, ladies and gentlemen. Chucky does not brush and floss 3 times a day. It's not a great situation to be in. But nevertheless, welcome back to the Get Wrecked OKLCS. We have our last game of Diamond Capped right now, and we're about to get into that. Chucky, take me through who we have. Get us to the thing. Do the thing.
You know,
Alright.
I love your directions. You know, do the thing. Like, what thing?
I love Chuck Bald.
What thing am I doing? Alright, we are back
Perf.
in it.
So,
You're
take
in
me
it to
through.
win
What
it.
teams do we have in this one right now?
Welcome to Summer.
We have, oh my gosh. Hold on.
What? What? Okay. Chucky just, like...
Sorry, I was reading chat.
Well, that's a great way to explain it. Well, the early game here, going over the lineups of these two teams. On the blue side, Chucky, who do we have?
We have, Pigs Might Fly versus...
Pigs Might Fly.
Pigs Might Fly versus... I'm actually not sure what the second team is. GI, which is...
Games in Asia?
Gamers in Arms.
Gamers in Arms, not Gamers in Asia. That's okay.
Minions have
So,
spawned.
Pigs Might Fly versus Gamers in Arms, ladies and gentlemen. On the blue side,
Pigs Might Float.
Pigs Might Float. On the blue side, dadgummit, Chuck Bald.
Sorry, Pigs has
You're
a lot
0
of
for
teams.
3 right now. You're 3 strikes and you are out.
Hey man, Pigs has a lot of teams, and I haven't.
That's great.
I haven't done a Gamers in Arms game yet, so.
So, on the side of Pigs Might Float, in the top lane, it is
Float.
going to be Companion Prism. In the jungle, Steins Gate. In the middle lane, Black Frost. And then in the bottom lane, Padova and Tom McGee.
Okay. Well, over in Gamers in Arms, we have Haste in the top lane. What? You did Pigs Might Float, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know what that look was. And we have Mowgli, King Mowgli at jungle, Leroy at mid, and Jack, AD carry, and Mad Villain at support. I've actually played with Leroy. I do like Leroy. I just never paid attention to this team. I'm sorry, Leroy. I like you. I just never paid attention to your team.
So, lanes have developed. While all of that fiasco was going on, we actually approached the 2.5 minute mark in this one as lanes are developing. Do you see anything that maybe catches your eye that wouldn't catch your eye anyway? I mean, builds look pretty standard as what we can see to start, but the lane's developing. A lot of early harassment on this bottom side from Jack and Madville.
I think everything is going as you would expect it. The bottom lane is definitely going to skew, I think, toward the Sivir. The later we get, because she's going to be able to outclear the Tristana. I think.
You're talking about laning phase, or you're talking about just in general?
I'm talking about in general and a little bit of the lane phase. It's going to be toward the end.
I mean, they both have really strong clear and laning phase, but you've also got a lot more sustained harassment down from Madville. So I would disagree with you on that front, but that's okay. Life is just one big series of disagreements, and in the end we all die.
Sorry, I'm coming into this one a little bit. I have a box of donuts that I keep thinking about in my kitchen. Sorry.
I just had one
Okay.
during the break. He didn't
You
even
did?
know that I took it.
You bastard! I didn't even know there was a Sriracha.
Raspberry filled.
I hate you. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. You had no idea that I took one of those. I was in there for like 5 minutes, so I kind of figured you would have just put 2 and 2 together that, okay, Nick had one of my precious donuts. That's alright, I
didn't even get the cheat code.
You didn't. You went Krispy Kreme. You went the best of the best as far as donuts go. Now some people are like, oh no, Daylight's the greatest, and oh no, this, that, the other. They know. Like Krispy Kremes at this point in time is probably your most legit option outside of just straight up gas station, stuff.
Ooh, the quick trip donuts are pretty good.
They are, but I'm pretty sure they're just Krispy Kremes.
I have no idea about that. All I know is that I get the long john every day.
They're Krispy.
Okay. Well, cool. I get the long john every day. that long ass donut with the chocolate glaze.
Are
Oh
you
my
sure?
gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Oh my god. So back to
Go
this
back
game
to
right
the-
here. Let me reel you back in a little bit here, like a fish out of water. 4 minutes 40 seconds in as the laning phase is developed. Taking our first look at CS. Top lane advantage for Haste on the Gnar. Middle lane pretty even. Bottom lane a little bit of an advantage. Open up for Jack on the Tristan.
Yeah, and top lane is exactly what you kind of figure, as long as the Gnar plays it right. I have seen instances where the Renekton will come out on top because of his clear potential with his slice and dice, as well as the combo with his Q being able to poke out the Gnar and mini Gnar form. Good lord. But anyway, yeah, see like that damage. So if the Renekton can get on top of the clear, then and then be able to just slice dice in and clear the way with his Q and whatnot, and trade damage onto the Gnar, he can potentially come back and maintain even out the CS. But
Well, King Mao is like just billing up in the top lane, waiting for something to happen here, trying to get the aggression from King. And there it is. Stuns up and in, gonna go for the flag and drag, but slice and dice doesn't allow for it to happen, so Ace just takes a lot of harass, almost potentially goes down, but he's going to get big Gnar, and he's going to be able to spend time. And again, King Mao still hanging out with that recall up. Right. Oh, the knockback, here we go, fire dragon, first blood, holy crap!
that was
King Mao picks up the kill.
unexpected. And then we got Hit My Foot Lane for the Infernal Dragon. Right?
Yeah, first dragon of the day, being started up right there by them. They're going to be able to take it. Steins going to go ahead and steal that sucker down. So first dragon of the day, they get first blooded. They get the first dragon to try and nullify that out. Still down in gold, but that dragon's definitely going to affect their stats and give them a little bit of a hunt.
Oh yeah, especially considering you got a Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz with his burst damage with the Infernal Dragon on top of that. That's going to be insane. It's going to be very insane. But it looks like
I believe you.
as far as items go, we got Gnar rushing into his Black Cleaver first. He's at least got his Phage. And then Renekton went for the early Ninja Tabby, which I really like that. That's going to definitely help him with all the harass.
That's just really defensive.
It's going to help him with a lot of the early harass.
Well, honestly, how much damage are you do that Ninja Tabby starts? You have Doran's Ninja Tabby, so you're tanking a lot of harass. But how much are you going to be able to do with the big fish?
Well, if you watch that trailer, Flash,
It's alright.
Flash and Leroy,
Tell me about that. I'm trying to grasp around that. Tell me about that.
well, being able to tank damage and deal damage.
Yeah,
I mean-
the itemization path of the Ninja Tabby start in this situation.
I think it's really good because Gnar's going to poke you with the he's going to harass you on the side, and you're only going to have different instances where you can get in and deal them. So hold on.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. Black Frost is the target question. King Mao and Leroy trying to do damage, and Mao picks up the kill. Mao bleed. Second kill of the day on that draw. So carry on your thought. I'm really still interested about this.
Well, I mean, if you look at, you see how much damage Haste is taking, but look at the Renekton's also got a lot of lifesteal built into his hit. So, yeah, look at that. And he's, I mean, obviously because he's getting hit by the other Gnar, he's gonna get taken down quite a bit. But it's gonna help him with his overall standard trades. It's going to make it where he doesn't take as much damage. So, good slice, good dice out.
Ooh, it's knock him in the wall, stunned up twice. Rock in the face. Oh, baby Dominus, what the heck are you doing? Who's gonna take it out, baby? Oh, the baby Prism gets the kill. Ninja Tabby were the victorious. Holy crap.
I told you I like that item.
I
That was really well played, though.
I like it. I'm indifferent because I'm just so used to this thing in the past. Okay. So here's what I preface this by saying. Obviously, Renekton hasn't changed a lot as a champion over the years. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Renekton's really been pretty much untouched for the most part, except for maybe a little minor thing here or there.
It's mostly number changes that they do, only like different
If that.
scaling, basic, and whatnot.
Okay,
Not really too
so
much.
the only thing that's changed is maybe itemization and all that stuff. And the meta obviously has shifted over the years. But back in the day, there was two types of Renekton players. You have the tanky Renekton players, and you have the aggressive attack damage Renekton players. So my big key on that would be Rux. A guy named Rux used to play Challenger. He was on Curse Academy, all those teams, and a bunch of a ton of teams in the Challenger scene and Pro scene early on, a long time ago. Always went attack damage Renekton. He could be down 0-3, he'd still be going attack damage Renekton, and he'd still wreak havoc no matter what, because he just played it that way. But then you have those guys like, I'm going to give you this example, and he's probably not going to sit strong right now because I'm not sure if he does it anymore. I have not been able to watch the concert. Back when he was on LoL Pro, back in the days of Season 4, he was a tanky Renekton player. So even if he was ahead, he'd still be going tanky in this situation like we have now, is what I mean. So, and they both obviously had a lot of success with it. So I'm guessing there's success to both, but it just depends on what happens. There's Cataclysm in the top lane. Haste picks up the kill on the Companion Prism. Down goes the Renekton, and they're going to be able to secure that. Do they want to potentially go for a turret, or maybe that Rift Herald? What do we want to go for as the next target?
Looks like Leroy's heading back down to mid, so it doesn't look like they're really going to converge onto any objective. Jarvan can definitely 1v1 the Rift Herald at this point. So, yeah, he's going to start it. It doesn't look like he's going to start it.
Yeah, he's got it. He started the Rift Herald about 10:36 in, so that's going to potentially go on the side of Gamers and Arms. And right now in this bottom lane, so much trading going on. Looking at CS advantage this time around. Haste with a steady advantage up 11 in that top lane. Middle lane a little bit more stagnant, but in the bottom lane, again, 15 up is Jack just increasing his lead over Cardova.
But to finish off the...
Oh!
Wow.
Screw Renekton, we got a life form disintegration rate just crushed. Then we got bouncing all across the board. Double started the wall. So much damage. They get the freaking little moleculars to pop right there. Down goes King Malgil, so bad. Companion Prism picks up the kill, but Haste for the backside and Black Frost as well. Steinsgate goes down courtesy of Haste. They're going to try to turn it. Double kill for Companion Prism. So he'll get 2 on that Renekton. Blobs. Blobs was the word I was looking for. What the heck did I say?
I don't even
Little
know.
moleculars.
Moleculars.
Blobs is the word I was looking for.
But yeah, so the Renekton comes back into the conversation. No, most commonly nowadays you're going to see a kind of a hybrid tank attack damage Renekton where you're going to see Titanic Hydra being built, you're going to see Black Cleaver being built, and you're going to see a lot of some sort of resistance because Black Cleaver and Titanic Hydra offer a lot of wave clear, a lot of damage, as well as a lot of health. So you take that, combine it with some armor, you're incredibly tanky and you deal a ton of damage, especially when you run Fervor. So that's the most common thing you're going to see on Renekton nowadays, is a hybrid of the two builds.
Alright. So Dragon's up in about 4 seconds. That's going to be our next target in question. It looks like we're converging upon that point. Going for the flat map control, doing what we can. Tied 4-4 in kills at this point in time, and the gold is 1,000 in favor of Gamers and Arms. No turrets gone by in this one. Sitting pretty right now. Tied up in kills. We're going to see who takes this. Dragon half HP, ladies and
That's another Infernal Drake.
That's another Infernal Drake, and it's going to go straight over to the side of Gamers and Arms.
Oh. Really?
So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it appears we've been sent the wrong video, but
Gosh darn it.
we've been sent the wrong video, but that's okay. That's what we were given. So the question is, do we carry on, or do we...
I think we have to restart.
No one's asking.
You know what, screw, we're going to carry on. If we need to switch, we can. Exhaust used up for King Mal in the middle lane. Cataclysm being used up, jumps up and in. Panova picks up the kill. Life Form Disintegration Ray trying to do some damage, and it looks like Mad Villain going to be able to escape. 5-4 in kills right now at the 13-minute, 20-second mark. So gold steadied over, and it looks like Steinsgate just hanging along in the brush. 13 minutes, 30 seconds in this middle lane. Bottom lane going to reset up a little bit, and we'll see what becomes the next target.
So I gotta ask, Nick, how do you like the new setup? How do you like this setup?
You mean us sitting on the couch?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely more relaxing. It's definitely more of a cushion for my bottom, and I can now cross my legs and look at your beautiful face a little bit better.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
It's a great way to stay in shape. We get to flash our new Get Wrecked apparel and awesome stuff, courtesy of them. All of the paraphernalia, which is terrific. Shout outs to Get Wrecked.
Great choice of words. Great choice.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Paraphernalia.
What? Apparel.
Apparel, accessory. I don't know.
Accessories. That's a good one. We get to flash all these Get Wrecked accessories that further the message of the Get Wrecked Association. Merchandise. That's a good word. Shout out to our production man, Garrett, who's helping us out a lot with all of this as we try to strive on through. But 5-4 right now, so things evening out. But yeah, back to your original question. Yeah, it's a nice setup. I think the couch is a lot more comfortable. I enjoy it, and I'm sure the condenser is probably helping us out a lot more. We haven't had a touch of the audio issues that we had in the past, which I'm guessing is probably good.
I think so. At least we haven't heard about anything in chat yet, so I'm sure somebody would let us know if it sounded like crap. Although I did go back and I watched the replay and just like, oh god, I should have stopped swapping to the condenser or like 2 dynamic mics. A bit dynamic mic for $30. But and not a lot going on right now inside the game.
Well, situations where life form disintegration rate being used up, and Mao going down, so a solo kill for Black Frost. What a monster. Then the top side as well, Rift Turtle being used up, and his companion and Haste versus the world. They get 1 stun, try to go for 2, and he's going to be able to let him go out and survive. But this turret in the top side taking a lot of damage. Rift Turtle's going to go down. They won't be able to get it, but that could set them up for a potentially easy first turret. As Steins Gate jumps up throughout the middle lane into the the no man's limbo zone between turrets right there in the middle lane. And we get the stuns up, Haste, and Companion Prism versus the world. Boomerang's going to whiff just wide right. 15 minutes, 42 seconds in, and
that was
now
a clean trade.
Back off. You get to see everything steady out and relax.
Yeah. I'm still on the interacting with the Vel'Koz knockup and the J4 flag interaction. Kept him behind the wall. Completely canceled out the flag interaction. That was
Interdasting.
Yeah, and here he comes back again.
Cataclysm being used up, and it looks like he's going to be able to try and just take all the rest that he was trying to dish out. So, what a situation to be in. Black Frost is just crushing it with all of the geometry. He is just working it with the angles right now over the wall. Steins Gate as well. Does he have the... Does not have the elastic slingshot at his disposal.
Throw the kill. Oh, right into the stun. Ooh, that was a good dice out.
Leroy versus the world right now. Black Frost, the life form disintegration. He's going to pick up his 3rd kill of the game right here, 17 minutes in, crushing it on the Vel'Koz. The last thing you want is fed geometry on the other side. Hey, Chucky, really quick, what did the Acorn say when he grew up?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I honestly do not know.
Geometry.
God, you used that last time, didn't you? God, I need
Nikki with the geometry puns right there early on. So Haste up in the top lane jumping up as well, but in the middle lane, geometry is killing it for Black Frost right now with all of the angles and the plasma fissions. Fission.
Oh, sorry. That's a clean shot. Get charged.
Alright. Take down the 2nd turn of the day, so that top lane, tier 1 of the top lane as well, pretty freaking low. The middle lane tier 1 is down. Bottom lane tier 1's down. Now he's just looking for the top side one. I don't believe it has that much HP left on it, so could be taking that one down here in an instant. It looks like he will, so all 3 tier 1s taken down in the flash of an instant in favor of Pigs like Float. What?
Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
So, going back over CS leads, we got 15 CS lead in the top lane on the side of the Renekton. On the side of... My bad. And then, about even in mid. About 5 CS lead on the side of Pigs Might Float. And then, in the bot lane, we have a... Looks like... what number is that? What number is 19? 19 CS lead on the side of Gamers and Arms.
Chuck, you're so good at that. See, it takes me a pencil and paper. Stands up, ready to the last suicide's one of the back lines. Haste trying to do some good damage. Cataclysm up. Tom McGee goes down. And right there, this jump up and then back to the backside. All the while, so much damage being done. Heals is up from Mad Villain. And it looks like it's just going to be blue side on the run at this point in time. Jack jumps up and in. King Mao as well, trying to do as much damage as he can. Companion from the back just trying to do it as well as Black Frost. Life Form Disintegration Ray going to pick up Leroy. Down he goes. Black Frost is on a rampage. And right now it's still only a 1-for-1 engagement at this point in time. Do we want to see a re-engage, or are we going to just try to see everybody back off? It looks like everybody's going back off.
Yeah, I think they need to back off. You got blinking HP bars on both sides. Ned Jarvan, while he is fairly tanky, I don't know how much he can withstand from from Black Frost there. He's got quite a bit of damage. Quite a bit of damage. I think they are going to go for that dragon. They did great. They're in front of the
Perfect. It's going to go down as well. So that's the second dragon of the day. Going right there. Over to...
And the MVP vote for it is in for the last game. And you put it in the kill. And it is Chris Can't Miss.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Can't Miss. The Thunder from down under. The stud himself can do 12 pull-ups with no trouble, 58 push-ups, loves apple pie, bird watching, and shooting animals in the fair time in the hunting fields and getting some deer meat and deer jerky.
Alrighty. Well, okay.
You won a free shirt from our Mental Floss collection. Congratulations. You can collect that at your earliest convenience after our broadcast or whenever you feel like it within the end of the week. You'll be able to collect that shirt. We'll have to ship it to you, but you're going to have to pay for that shipping, so it's not really a free shirt now, is it? I'm just kidding. It's an absolute free shirt. Congratulations, Chris Candace. We appreciate you. You did a fantastic job in that last game on the casting. Very well done.
You get nothing like it. Yeah. Well done, Chris. Well done.
Well done. Just on a haste. He's going to get knocked out stun. Black Frost is unstoppable. Mal going to jump him running forward with the Cataclysm. Probably not the best decision to make. Tom is very freaking low. He's going to go down to Leroy. But Companion Prism from the backside gets a stun up onto Mal. They're going to try to do some damage if they can. Steinsgate going to just loop him up and in and let him go. So 9-6 right now. Baron Nashor is live, ladies and gentlemen. But 9-6 in kills in favor of Pigs Might Float at this point in time. They've got gold, they've got turrets, and they've got kills. At this point, the objective of Dragon is the only thing behind them.
Looks like how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the
Yeah, Mental Floss is an organization, but Mental Floss Collection is also a thing if you look that up. So we're not just talking about the organization Mental Floss. That would be copyright infringement. We're talking about Mental Floss Collection. Different thing.
I don't even
It's
know
an
what it is.
entirely different thing. Okay. Allow me to educate. It's a figure of speech from back in the day that old people like to use when they're talking about something being gimmicky. It's Mental Floss Collection.
Okay.
So there's your word in history today for all of you people in the world. Jack going to jump up now. Skirt gets a stun. Teleport is canceled. Now it's Haste and Companion for Smoke dodging out that stun. Tried to anyway, but he did not quite make it happen. Now Haste goes a little baby Gnar, and he's going to try to jump up and out, but Companion Prism flashes in. And it looks like he's just going to let him be, so Haste going to try to kite, but the stun goes down, and now it's Companion Prism and Haste. Mono flash being used up, and Companion Prism is going to let it go, but oh baby, it's Tom gets the kill onto the top laner. Support from top laner. Love the way to make it work. 10-6. Janna picks up the kill.
Yeah, you definitely want all your kills on Janna. She can deal some mad damage to your head.
You don't remember AD carry Janna from back in the day a long time ago?
I do not.
Well, you get an attack damage boost from the machines.
Oh, okay.
So that would definitely think you would just stack. Max that on Janna and go attack speed, AD carry Janna. Long time ago, good times. Also, Saint Vicious played in the jungle a few times a long time ago in the pro scene. Saint Vicious is better than that. Jack in the bottom going to try to take Companion Prism out. Mono. Dominus already popped. Rocket jumps up and in. Going to get the stun. Try to heal up. Oh my gosh, look at the heals. He's so much damage though being drawn out. Jack's going to pick up the counter Companion Prism. It was a valiant effort, but Mad Villain makes his point. Now the tier 2 middle lane turret goes down. Yep. Mao exhausted his most life. Disintegration Blade is ready to go. Steinsgate picks up the kill on the Mao, and now it's Haste from the backside going down to Padova 0-2. And right there, 24 minutes in, 12-7. They're going to look to progress on with this freaking inhibitor turret. Oh my gosh, so much damage right now. This freaking inhibitor turret. It's my genetic roots from Liverpool coming out. What?
Oh, nothing.
I'm just I know what you're thinking. I feel bloody time. The turret goes down. Exhausted taking away on a Padova. They're going to just go ahead and take down Mad Villain. No trouble at all right there. Jumps up and out. The inhibitor is the next target in question. It looks like they should potentially be able to get this one unhinged. And this will be the first inhibitor of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Last extortion up on a Jack. Gonna get the nice root up. Bubble dump it in. Double tornadic fun time. 3 kills, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, so much damage on the freaking side of Padova. He just killed it, man. 3 kills in that last engagement for Padova overall. What do you have to say, Chuck?
Wait for that call, actually. I felt it coming, and I was like, I don't want to speak. I'm going to speak it. But, looks like, I think they go for Baron next. I definitely think they go for Baron next and then push down top side.
Well, if you choose to go top side first before the Baron, you get Dragon top side and then Baron. You have all the map control, so there's physically no way they can even try to contest it. Well, it's not up for 20 seconds, so they can take control of that. If they go for the Dragon anyway, if they try to do it, that would just open up top lane even more to the side. Especially about the companion player, just getting absolutely boom roasted right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's Haste and Leroy aggressive, trying to do what they can, but Black Frost from the backside trying to make his presence known a little bit with the geometry. So, if you go top side, you get that stuff going down. Then you have absolute 100% map control.
Yeah.
And you have no trouble at all. So, it looks like Dragon's going to go ahead and be started up by Pigs My Float at this point in time.
And looks like the gamer's not they peeled off of it.
They peeled off. The gamer's now actually started the Dragon Towers here. Now, we might see a little bit of a smart test go on right now, ladies and gentlemen. See if we can get this one. It's time to try to do it. Looks like he will, and he gets the Dragon! Blue team takes the Dragon. Steinsgate makes the play. That's just gotta hurt like freaking heck, and you're going to be full. And speaking of the devil, he's pretty freaking low right now. He's don't pick up the kill. Left from Disintegration right to the back. Haste is very low. Steinsgate as well, still chugging along. Padova along, just going in as hard as he freaking can. Turret goes down elsewhere, ladies and gentlemen, but right now at this point in time, all the while, Companion Prism took it down on the top side. He's looking for gold.
Yeah, I have that next one I quick push during that fight coming out on top of the Dragon and getting a kill.
Dragon kill turret, going over to start the Baron already.
They got a lot of damage from that top side, so once they get the Baron, they can just run down that top side and take that free in.
Exactly. Dragon top Baron. They're up to take it. They took that route from the first part, and they'll start the Baron. It's going to be uncontested. They're just melting it down. So freaking quick. So Pigs My Float will take the first matcher of the game right here at 27 minutes into this side.
Two Infernal Dragons, to an Infernal and a Mountain, and a team with Infernal, the two Infernal stacks have Baron. Oh gosh.
Well, look where we're at, looking at gold and CS right now. 252 to 177 in the top lane. Companion Prism is absolutely crushing. Middle lane, pretty close, but you have 5 kills from Black Frost on that Hellcon, so he is crushing it. In the bottom lane, we have that advantage. Jumped over to Jack. Jack has just been absolutely strong in that lane, but 6 kills. Padova has just been finding his spot, getting into the back, and doing as much as he can every single fight to pick up those.
Yeah, so definitely got the gold lead on the side.
Your gold leads the side of Pigs Might Float everywhere.
Oh yeah.
No argument from me on that.
Yeah, there's what, say 11,000 gold lead going on right now? A little bit left?
No, about 10-5.
Yeah, something like that.
10,500 gold pretty much in favor of Pigs Might Float. Now they're just keen on turret 6 to 0. Soon to potentially be 7 instead of just melting away with that air drop. It's going to be 7. That's a switch shot in the back. It's going to be Jack forced to flash already. So 28 minutes in. Flash force from the 80 carry. Definitely not a good start to what could be your game-changing fight here for the side of Gamer and Arms.
Yep. Pushing up on top and bottom. And that tower shoots
Down goes the turrets of the Intruders, Yankee without a diaper. Companion Prism and just Haste. Going to duke it out for a little bit. Dominus is being popped, so he just wants this inhibitor, but there's nothing they can do on the bottom side as well. Again, Nova is just auto-attacking it. Down goes that one, so the bottom lane is naked. The top lane is naked. They're going to try for this inhibitor. So minions take down the top side inhibitor. 2 inhibs are currently down for the side of Gamers and Arms. Pace my flows, taking that advantage as hard as they can. Dover going to try to take the thermal as well. Leroy, half HP right now, gets the stun. They're going to try to go for the engage. Cataclysm up on the Black Frost, but he's going to try to do a lot of damage. And King Mao is the target in question, so he won't be able to get the kill. The inhibitor spawns in the mid lane, but it goes down bottom lane simultaneously. So that'll be the next target for them to acquire. Middle lane is going to potentially be engaged. They're just scaling off on the fight right now, ladies and gentlemen, looking for this inhibitor to get all 3. And they will just get all 3. As the Elastic Slingshot comes to fruition. Minions are pushing into the Nexus. King Mao going to try to do whatever he can with the Flying Drag. He's exhausted as well. Padoma is godlike, picks up that kill. The Nexus turret is half HP. Down goes one. The other Super Apollo is haste. Going to try to do what he can, but he's going to get crushed. Black Frost is dominating. Down goes Jack, and down goes poor little Haste. So they're going to take the Nexus turret. The freaking Nexus is the next target question, and it's going to go ahead and go. Pigs might float. Going to take a 29-minute, 55-second game over the boys in the red at Gamers and Arms.
I think we were told that this was actually the wrong game. So the actual victory for the match went to Gamers and Arms.
Did it really?
That's based on.
What they're
That's
saying.
awesome.
That's what they're saying in chat.
So
Well,
yeah,
that's
so
okay. Well,
so we're gonna have
congratulations to Gamers and Arms then. Fantastic set by them, but this game obviously a pretty strong showing by.
So it's definitely gonna.
Yeah.
It was definitely a close series by the sounds of it, by the looks of it.
Player John has just subscribed with $5 sub.
Thank you, Player John.
Just say.
Thank you, player John. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to throw up the MVP vote. We realized that this was the wrong game, but unfortunately, it's kind of all we have to go on.
Yeah. We'll
So,
just have to do it off
that's
the winning
okay.
team.
It's
so we'll
all
just
right.
do the MVP vote for Gamers and Arms.
So that was our last of the Diamond
Yeah,
Cap,
because
right?
the way the gamers, because it's the MVP vote is actually for something later on, so that goes to the winning team. So unfortunately, yeah, wrong game.
That's okay.
But Gamers and Arms did take the series based on what we're being told. So the MVP vote will be for them. I don't know how you do it.
So that's
but,
all of
yeah.
our Diamond Caps, right?
Yep, that's all the Diamond Caps. So now we're going to close out the stream and we're going to move on to go. We're going to take probably about a 10-minute break, maybe less. We'll, yeah.
This is the Get Wrecked OKLCS. I'm Nick Taste and Jocko. You can follow me on Instagram, Jocko Taco. The Sutana right there on Twitter. He's my co-caster right here. This is the Get Wrecked OKLCS. We've got a bunch of cool gear here behind us. Chuck sporting the flare. All of us glad to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. We're going to cut the stream right now really quick. Get back. Gold Cap is up next after this.
And I'm going to go get a donut.
Oh, me too, man. Let's go.